All right. So this right here, let me show you guys what this is. These are obviously packaged in these little plastic little bags. Right here it says lettering practice sheets, scrolling practice sheets, pinstripe practice sheets. So let's look at the first one here and see what we got inside. So I ordered these from the Andrew Mack website. I think they were like I think 18 bucks, something like that. So this is the cover sheet. Look at the back. Gives you some like a quick start guide right there. Some really instructional information right there. And then we start getting these sheets right here. And these are laminated too. That's pretty cool. So, you know, you got this kind of a font. You got this kind of a font. Then you got another one right here. Another one right here. Then this looks like a little bit more scripture, like handwriting right there. And then we got this one. And then we got this one. So this is pretty much a quick guide for like lettering. You can use your lettering type of brush, you know, to do these kind of letterings. And like you could paint over this. This is why they're laminated, and then you could wipe it off with mineral spirits. For the setup that I have a piece of glass that I'm going to still lay on top of this. So this way, when I clean it off, I still don't have any kind of paint or smudge on this, right? So this set, came with just 4, but obviously, you know, we got the other ones in the back. It makes it a total of 8 designs right there. This is just for the lettering. And then got this cool little sticker right here. Custom paint, TNT. And then this cool little squirrel right there. And then this one is a scrolling one. Let's open this one up. So here on this one, kind of the same. You get the quick start guide. Breakdown right there. Obviously, each one you have to use a different type of brush, you know. So this is to practice this. So let's say I put this on my little stand, and then I put my glass over it, and then I start getting my paint, you know, start from the middle, then do this one, do that one, do this one, do that one, you know, do this one, do that one. Start practicing that over and over and over. And then right here, start practicing the scrolling, you know, like putting some weight on this, get it nice and thick, and then backing up, getting it lighter, doing the little turn right there, and then stop. You know, those are going to be like the practice and challenging things, right? Getting that muscle memory over and over and over until, you know, you kind of do it on your own. Same with this, you know, start right here and go like that, and then whoa, and then mirror it on the other side, you know? So you get all these designs, you know, you're like, wait, what the heck? Wait, does it go like this? Like this? Yeah, it looks like it goes like this. Like it starts here because it's more pointier. It looks like that's where it ends. And then right here, you do 2 colors. So you do one color in the black and then another color on the blue. And then this is some more scrolling action. Both sides. It looks very intricate. Now in this one, it looks like 3 colors. Black, the blue, and then more like a light blue right there. This is, I know a lot of people that pinstripe. I mean, a lot of people are already born with the gift, right? And some people like to break the rules and they're like, I'm gonna do my own kind of designs, and they do, you know. Obviously, this is very symmetrical. Sometimes it's not gonna be very symmetrical, right? But to the eye, it's gonna look symmetrical, right? And these are practice sheets. There might be some people that might hate on this kind of stuff and be like, oh, what, whack, that's cheating, bro. What the hell? Come on, this is like training wheels. But hey, man, I'm trying to save myself some time. I know that when I want to learn something or I want to get to the next level, I got to invest and I got to get these kind of things, you know, and I like it. I really like it. I want to support the artist or the person that puts this kind of stuff out. It's pretty neat. I dig it. You know, obviously, you know, as you can see here, you get 4 in the front, you flip it around, you get another 4 in the back. So it's a total of 8 designs. So this is just for scrolling, right? My interest obviously is going to be a lot in the scrolling and the pinstripe. The lettering, I also have an interest for it, but I feel like I'm going to put more priority into these. And then bam, I'm going to jump into this. Now let's look at the last one, the pinstripe one right here. Okay. So the back, we get more instructions, and they even show you the type of brush to use right there. And then look, these are, I believe these are like designs from like 1950, like the style, you know. I don't think these are like the actual designs from that year, but the type of pinstripe that was done at that time, right? You get that design right there. And then right here, you know, this design's already laid out. You could either copy it and then you could do your own with these little, follow the little dots, right? Here's another one. And then boom, right there. Here's another one. And then boom, right there. So this also came with 4, but here, I'm going to change the camera angle. See the other one? It's right there. It's already on my table right there behind the glass. That's the one I've been messing with. That one that's there came with this set right here. So that's why you only seen 3, but it's actually 4, right? This one's cool because you start to practice your, I guess these are considered like a C. Like on this part, you go down, but you're like with your fingers, you're like twisting, you're rolling the brush to get this kind of curve. You don't really like, it's not like you move your hand and like you're elbowing your body, right? No, it's the fingers. You're just pulling down, but your fingers are doing that work. And you keep practicing that. And then the same with the other way, right? And then right here, it's kind of like a S kind of curve or whatever. So yeah, man, I like this stuff. To me, this is like I'm geeking out on this stuff, kind of stuff, right? And, you know, like if I had a friend or someone who doesn't really know about this stuff and they want to try it out, I might be like, here, let me put up a sheet for you. Let me get the paint for you. And have you, you know, just play with it right there. And I think the reason why the artists put these out is to help people to get started and kind of get going. You know, what I really want to do is I want to get comfortable with this. And then I've been looking around the area and I've been following a lot of different people on Instagram that pinstripe. And there's actually not too far from me an instructor that has a spot that teaches. He had a class earlier this week on a Thursday, and I was like, oh man, that would have been cool to sign up for. It was more of a lettering class, like something more like this, but it was for someone that's new with no experience, right? And I'm like, I want to start from the beginning, you know? Later I want to get into these kind of classes too, but I do feel like I do want to take a class, like a pinstriping class. That's for sure. Let me take a sip real quick before this thing gets hot. All right. So I really want to learn how to have good control over this. So this way I can start to apply it on various things and various sizes, not just, you know, big scale stuff, but also get it into, doing it on, model cars as well. So yeah, this is the cool little scroll right here. Pinstripe practice sheets. I'll throw the link on this because from what I learned later is the guy who made these, on his website, you can order them directly from his site. His name is Tom Hudach. I hope I pronounced that right. He goes by TNT Custom Paint, and those sets that he sells has more sheets. And I believe he has one with numbers and like a gold leaf one. Like there's all these different ones. So, you know, I feel like this is kind of a starter set, you know, which is cool. But I'm like, dang, I wish I would have known about the other ones. I would have copped the other ones, you know, because it's like these same designs, but you're getting more, right? I'm like, dang.